Now, let us turn to the symbols. Although I said earlier that the Holy Spirit is not a symbol, the symbols used of Him have a great deal to tell us about His person, His importance, and His functions in our lives and in the life of the church. Here I shall examine only 4 of such symbols: the dove, the wind, water, and fire. By far the most common symbol used to represent the Holy Spirit in Christianity is the dove, confirmed Matthew chapter 3 verse 16. The dove is perceived as a gentle and peaceful bird. Used of the Holy Spirit, it depicts His gentle and peaceful nature and His work to bring interior peace of the deepest kind to people in every circumstance of life. The second symbol of the Holy Spirit is fire. Fire is connected with cleansing or purification. Gold is purified by fire to get the best quality of it. This signifies the ability of the Holy Spirit to cleanse us from sin and transform us into the best version of ourselves that can glorify God. Also, fire has enormous power. It has the ability to penetrate anything. This symbolizes the power of the Holy Spirit to penetrate or pierce any soul, to reveal what lies hidden or to convert it. Furthermore, the ancients lighted fire as a guide to find their path at night. This emphasizes the guiding role of the Holy Spirit in our lives and in the church. The third symbol of the Holy Spirit is water. Imagine what will happen if you do not take water or use water or anything that contains water for 10 days. The human body is over 70% water, and if you do not have enough water in our bodies, we will fall sick or even die after a long time. The ancients knew the importance of water to man and other living beings and used it to depict the importance of the Spirit of God. To survive and stay healthy, we need water. Hence, the common saying among the ancients, no water, no life. And what this implies is that without the Holy Spirit, there can be no divine life in us. Also, the ancients knew what life was in the desert and often said, no water, no growth, and no water, no fruitfulness. In other words, without the Holy Spirit, there can be neither spiritual growth or holiness or spiritual fruitfulness in the life of the Christian or the church. The final symbol of the Holy Spirit we are going to look at is the wind. The wind is invisible, but it can be felt. Similarly, even though the Holy Spirit is invisible, His presence and the effects of His work can be felt. The wind has power. Those who have experienced a typhoon will tell you that much. In the same way, the Holy Spirit is powerful. He can break the barrier to any soul and convict and transform it. Besides, just as we cannot restrain the wind, we cannot restrain the Spirit of God, because He blows wherever He wills. And when He takes possession of a man, He empowers him with gifts as He chooses and enables him to do things that are far beyond his own natural abilities. Furthermore, the wind is a collection of moving air or a collection of air in its active form. Now, we all know how critical air is to human life and the survival of life on earth. In case you do not know, a simple experiment will convince you. And that experiment is this. Close your mouth and your nose for 10 minutes and see what will happen. The implication is that what air is to our physical survival and the survival of life in general is what the Holy Spirit is to our spiritual life and survival. Without Him, we cannot survive spiritually or live the Christian life. Thank you for joining us today. I hope to see you next time.